Hello, my name is Marina and you are watching the Project Booster channel. Here we discuss the promising upcoming ICOs, and today we'll talk about the Zerobank, your local currency. Here is the website. As you can see, the whitelist registration is live now and it will end in 16 days. Let's see why this project is really interesting for everyone. As I learned, for example, from this intro video about how this bank works, it is very interesting for many cases, especially when you travel abroad or when you know someone who's traveling and you need to help them. Basically, I suppose that everyone should watch this video because it's really interesting. I don't know who made it, but it's very creative. Let's go to the next point. I can see that they are visiting many events, many conferences, like Blockchain Forum, Korea Blockchain Summit, Blockchain Summit in London, and for example, Blockchain Summit in London is happening right now, basically. That's great. I wish you good luck, guys, on that forum. Let's see what this project is about. Okay, money transfer and exchange industry. Tourism industry is really large, as they show. Let's see. And there are several market problems that this project is about to solve. The current international money transfer and exchange industry typically depends on banking systems and MTOs. However, these outdated model businesses encounter many problems themselves, making them insufficient, sluggish, and costly. I can't agree more. Basically, that's true. Let's see. The cash senders have to pay large fee, 5 to 10%. Then the money goes to MTOs, then to the banks, and banks have additional fees and costs for their services. Then money goes to MTOs, then the cash receiver gets the money and they too have to pay some fees. So basically, when you send cash overseas, the typical way, you lose a lot of money. I suppose that 10% is the minimal fee that you pay. And here is the same thing. So it is costly. The coverage of the banks isn't worldwide, and the compliance is an issue as well. Let's see how Zerobank system works. The money transfer and exchange industry is not immune to the global movement towards decentralization and peer-to-peer sharing economies. In fact, these areas are poised to be some on the leading edge of the thrive in this new paradigm. With the help of blockchain and smart contract technologies, along with the sharing economy model, Zerobank will disrupt the outdated transfer and exchange models centralized around too-big-to-fail banking and MTO systems by bringing out a money barter model fit right in the current position of world money market. Let's see the new scheme. So as we can see here, there are international students, families, migrants, international tourists all over the world. On this side and on that side. Here we can see the cash sender and the cash receiver, the agents on both sides, the Zerobank system right in the center, and more agents. Okay, so let's say you are in a position where you came to another country and you need money right now, as soon as possible, and you don't want to go to the usual organizations like banks or MTOs. Instead, you search for an agent via an Zerobank app, as far as I understood. You search for an agent near you, and you search for an agent close to your friend. And for example, you want your friend to send some money to you, so you both find some agents, you set up a special password, then your friend meets an agent in the place he lives, and your friend gives money to the agent and they set a password. Then you, in another country, meet your agent as well. You tell them the password, and then the money goes through the Zerobank system. I suppose that you have to purchase tokens for it, and you receive the money. And here the fees are negotiable. So the Zerobank project doesn't tell you exactly how much the fee will be, so you will negotiate it, and I suppose that it must be a lot lower than in the usual way. Let's go further. Here is the token distribution. Okay, so 15% goes to team and advisors. The public sales is only 30%. Then there are ambassadors, angel investors, community reserve, sales and marketing, and company reserve. Well, the token price is 0.075 USD. The preliminary target is 6 million and target sale amount is 48 million. Okay, the pre-ICO starts on 12th of July and the ICO starts on the 1st of August. Okay, they are starting quite soon. That's great. Let's have a look at the roadmap. They launched the project in 2017. Then in Q3 and Q2 they had the first idea and technical feasibility study, founder discussion and brainstorming, white paper structure developed and implemented, proposed advisors list completed. Okay. What did they accomplish by now? They proposed angel investors, proposed partners and prepare MOU, sales and marketing team finalized, one-pager and white paper released, Zerobank technical architecture development began. And I suppose that these points are under work now. And when do they plan to make it all a full version? I can't actually see it. I suppose it will be somewhere in 2019. That's close enough. Here is the core team. the CEO, STO, SFO, and so on. All of them have the LinkedIn profile links. That's great. The team is international. I can see many countries here. Good. And here is the advisors board. Quite many of them here. And they have the latest news listed. Okay, that's very interesting. I like this project because of many reasons. For example, the team is open enough about themselves. It's always a good sign. Then what I really like is the visual part. Here, for example, you can see the basic principle how Zerobank currency will work, and I suppose that since there are a lot of people who are likely to become these agents, like migrants, tourists, students, and so on, many people will be able to find an agent close to their location. And since there will be a raising demand for the token to transfer the money, the token price will grow eventually. And here you can totally see the token utility. It's obvious here, it's great. And I suppose that the shared economy projects are on the rise now. For example, I don't know, Uber and many others showed us that it is a very prosperous field, and for all the agents it will be an additional source of income. In the intro video they calculated that it may be 50% raise on their salary, and that's a lot. I suppose that if I were a student in some other country, I totally would become an agent, and I suppose I don't really have to be a foreigner in my country to become an agent. So I'm really looking forward to this project launch in the future. Okay, let's switch to the top again. The whitelist registration is live and it will end on July 10, 2018. You have 2 weeks to join the whitelist, and then the ICO, first the pre-ICO, will start on July the 2nd, as far as I remember. Okay, I encourage you to check the website on your own. It is zerobank.cash. I will link it in the description below. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel because we will have many other reviews coming soon. Bye!